So I was reading my devotional this morning, and the verse that we were reading was talking about how many people in the Bible lamented their case before God. And that's something you don't really see today. In fact, it feels as if the over positivity is to a degree where they feel as if you even acknowledge the fact that you are going through something, you are wrong. You should always be in this state of, yes, I am hopeful. And let me just be clear to say that it's not the hopefulness that I have a problem with. We neglect to acknowledge the fact that all is not well. And the truth is that we live in a fallen world, and the Bible made it very clear that this world is full of trouble. And I feel as if telling people that even when this world is full of trouble, you should maintain a kind of outlook where you do not acknowledge the trouble, you do not acknowledge that you are struggling or suffering, but you should put all of these burdens under this false canopy, under this false foundation of I have to maintain a positive outlook. And when they focus on faith, the focus is not really on who you have faith on, but the focus is that you are having faith, and you are not thinking it, oh, I will not say this thing, and so it will not come to pass. I will not even think about it.
I don't know if I said it clearly enough, but it feels as if some Christians think that we always have to maintain a positive outlook on life, and it's almost to a toxic degree, and we don't learn how to navigate around pain, around denial, around suffering. And it goes beyond rejoicing in the Lord and being encouraged in the face of trouble. I mean, of course we should be encouraged in the face of trouble, but it starts to feel as if your quote positivity is what is keeping negativity out of your life. It's almost as if they are living in denial, because they feel as if trouble coming is based on their ability to smile it away. And that's where the whole lament thing comes in. And somehow it becomes a works based, because it isn't about crying out to God when you're really going through it. It now becomes about pretending that you are not. And when you don't lament, it feels as if you're just pretending that you're not going through it, even though everything is obviously crashing down on you.
But it's so delusional to think that you not thinking about it will not bring it to pass. And that's why lament is very, very important, because rather than maintaining a false positive outlook to life and this forced confidence where you're just faking a smile and going through life as if you're pretending like the thing is not there, it's just as if you're in the room and then your issues are in the corner looming and looking at you, and you're like, if I don't acknowledge it, maybe it will go away. And looking at Jesus, he cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? And he was quoting the scripture, I will put it there somewhere, where David said the same words. And when you look back at the life of David, he had a lot of reasons to lament. If you read Job, if you read Ezekiel and all the prophets, you will see the lament in the face of great pressure and in the face of great suffering. But I think the peace that we find from all of it, if you read the end of the lament, there is always a reliance and a trust in God. And for me personally, that's the outlook that I have, because even when I go through difficult situations, it's not just that, oh, woe is me, the situation is beyond me right now, and that's where it stops. But it's acknowledging that this is a difficult situation, it's beyond me. God, how do I get through it? And I think that is something that really cultivates our trust in God, not to have this false belief that everything is okay, I'm doing just good, super, when your world is crumbling around you, but to be able to bring the things that are crumbling and our struggle and our pain before the Lord, and have the belief and trust that in all this, He is with me, in all this, in these storms and in this battle, I can go through it with God, even if He doesn't take me out of it, even if it doesn't end here, there is hope with God one way or the other.